Hey y'all. Come on in. I'm about to fix me and Avery some breakfast. So I'm gonna start. We gotta eat, honey. I'm gonna put my grits on. How y'all doing on the day? So I'm using my top width on this one, and then I'm using my roast wheel. I'm just fixing breakfast and I don't want to mess my kitchen up. So we're going to have us some sausage and grits, eggs. Avery said she wanted her some pancakes. So we're going to get everything going. Let me make sure I turn this on. Okay. So what you hear is the top width going. This going to get to going in a minute. I'm finna break some eggs up. And I'm going to make the pancake batter up. Honey, I am so tired. I cooked so much yesterday. Hey, Pre, you still gone or you back home? I cooked so much and my hip was bothering me so bad. I had to go get off of here and get in the bed. So when son came in my bedroom and fixed me a little plate. But Kelby came out and helped me cook. Her daddy sent her from church, and son, he helped clean the kitchen. Good morning. Good morning from Lubbock, Texas. Good morning. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Or was your body snuggle tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Or was your body snuggle tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Oh, good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snuggle tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, each and every one of you, and welcome to Mama's Comfort Cooking. Tracy K. Mitchell. I just want to be what you want me to be. Ooh, wind me up and see if you want me to be what you want me to. I do it. Oh, don't take no time. All right, y'all. I'm gonna feed Avery good. I'm going to make sure she real full. Good morning, nephew. I'm going to make sure she real full. I want her to be so full she don't mess with me. So I'm going to give her some good breakfast. Avery love eggs. I know you see all these eggs I'm breaking. Yep, and she ain't at IHOP. And she ain't at the Waffle House. She at Mama T house. And so therefore, Mama T is going to give you, she going to get her some eggs in the morning. All right, we're going to get some grits going. Eggs is a good protein. Now you could just eat your meat and your eggs and you lose you some weight. But everything's so high right now. Look like we finna pour down up here. Oh Lord. I tell you one thing, I just been hurting so in my body to the point I can't halfway. I could halfway walk some days. Hey y'all, I'm cooking. Ain't nothing really to see till it get going. We're gonna make up some pancakes too. I'm gonna see if I could turn. Let me just slide this thing over. I think it's better for me to slide these items over. How y'all doing today? Come on in. Good morning. I just sung the morning song. You missed it. You just coming in. If you missed the morning song and you want to hear it, let me know. Use wisdom, girl. I'm going to use this. Put some milk in. Where's my bowl? And then put the sausage. Okay, I'll do it again. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snuggled tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snuggled tight? I'm looking for my cheese, y'all. She might have to use this kind. Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Well, good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you, Jesus. I found it. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back over there. For your horses. I didn't want to make too many trips, so I'm just going to make one trip. I apologize. I'm going to sing it better. I promise I'm going to sing it better. I'm going to sing the song better. I promise I'm going to sing it better. Okay. Okay. It's hot. Let me turn my fan. I'm going through the change. Lord, take me through. Take me through, dear Lord. Take me through. Okay. Let me pull up a chair. Let me get these spatulas. Because we got to turn these things over. We cooking sausage and eggs, and we're going to talk. I got a good little talk for you. You know what I'm saying? I got a good little talk for us. I got a good history lesson. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm going to do the song one more time. These are sausage. Some of y'all ain't never heard of these before. These is pork. They taste so good if you got a lot of sage in them. I'm using Swaggerty's and they didn't pay me, so that's all I got to say, but they good sausage. All right? Okay, we're finna get in our history lesson. All right, I just put some milk and my eggs. I got my Velveeta cheese. We're going to use the same top width. I'm not going to mess my kitchen up. My kitchen is clean. I got a top width boiling for the grits. I'm going to let you see that when it gets to where I want it to be. All right? So that's how we're going to do this today. We're going to talk and we're going to cook and we're going to chill. We're going to calm down. I hope everybody had a good Father's Day. Fathers are amazing. You can put your lid and it'll cook quicker. Who gave me that? Good God Almighty. Good morning to whoever gave me that. Let me sing you this song. I don't know how God knew that I needed that too. Let me tell y'all something. I've been going through. Who gave me that? Y'all, who gave me that? I should have known. My ace kundun Laura. No sound. No sound. Y'all can't hear me. Oh my God. Take me through the Lord. Take me through. Take me through the Lord. Take me through. While I'm down here. Watching and praying. Y'all can't hear me. Oh my God, nobody can hear me. Take me through, dear Lord, take me through. Take me through, dear Lord, take me through. While I'm down here, watching and praying. Take me through, dear Lord, take me through. Hold my hand. Watching and praying. Hold my hand, dear Lord, hold my hand. Take me through, dear Lord, take me through. Take me through, dear Lord, take me through. While I'm down here, watching and praying. Take me through, dear Lord, take me through. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snug up tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, each and every one of you. Let's cook some breakfast and let's get it started. Sometimes I touch myself and my skin's so tender and it's so soft and it feels so good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get over here before I burn up everything. Turn y'all around. It's just that easy. I'm gonna turn you around. Turn the beat around. All right. And we're going to work on the grits. Thank you. Whoever gave it to me. Y'all know I can't see that far away. So thank you. I'm going to put a lid on that. The rest of my kitchen is not touched. Alright. I'm working in one area. And it's going to be all right. Now what I'm going to do now. This is a small top width. You can cook. You can boil. You can make your rice. You can make your grits. You don't have to mess up your kitchen. But you got to get your grits. Now I don't measure. I don't tongue wrestle. I like that little song by T.I. I done learned a lot since I've been over there on Tiki Tiki. On the Tiki Tiki Talks. I done learned who with me and who ain't. I done lost some and I done gained some. Amen, somebody? And some came with me. They're just my good and faithfuls, baby. That's all I can tell you. When you use this, don't use a lot of grits. If you need more grits, add them. But don't put too many, then it's going to be hard to get it right. So you see what I did? Okay. Now that's going to cook my grits. I stirred them. I'm going to go stir them again. Alright? This one comes with a little pot, right? I don't have no paid advertisement over here. I'm just cooking. I could be on TikTok doing both of them, but I choose that I don't want to do it right now. Because God has been so good to me. Let me tell y'all something. I am learning to ride something that I've never been in. I was on TikTok yesterday. I got down because I was hurting so bad after I cooked. I made $1.50. The day before I made 90 cents. And then guess what happens this morning? Laura Jones give me all of that on one video. More than that on one video. Won't God do it? Won't he do it? Let me get me a container. And I'm just getting started. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know who all you watch on here. That's why I asked everybody to get a monthly subscription. Because we as content creators have been ripped from our income off of these apps. But we are watched more than TV shows. You all watch us more than you do anything else. So today, I'm still in Mississippi. Right? I haven't left yet. So I'm still in Mississippi. And I'm going to land my plane a little bit. Because I'm getting ready to leave from Mississippi and I'm going to go to Georgia. But today I'm going to talk just a little bit more about Mississippi. I want to talk to it, and it's going to help my flight to Georgia as I gravitate to Georgia. Because what I learned about Mississippians is so much I could tell you where everything really began. It's so much I can tell you where the Indians really put all the effort in, and how religion and the blues and how quartet music, and they gave us everything. The problem with Mississippi is it's not Mississippi, it's the Mississippians. They don't understand when you speaking good of them. They think you speaking ill will of them. So instead of me staying in Mississippi where I'm not wanted, I'm going to fly to Georgia. Right? But I'm going to leave from Mississippi. I'm at the airport. And when I get ready to leave, I want to talk to you and tell you a story about what happened in 1865 after the Emancipation Proclamation. I want to talk to you what they did. And that's why I know for a fact the reason why they didn't abolish slavery until February 7th, 2013 is they did it intentionally. Okay? Because after slavery was over, y'all know they turned us into sharecroppers, which was still a form of slavery. But before even that, when we were just trying to get our boundaries and our grounds, they came up with a law to keep us enslaved. And that law was an apprentice. And what that was they enslaved our children. They passed the law. If you went to the state needing help, if you were in a poverty situation, or if the child was in a foster care, which they called an orphan, they took them children and they gave them children to white people. And the parents was asking for their kids. And they said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to pass a law. If you can't take care of them, they're ours. And we're going to give them back to the masters and the mistresses. And they're going to use them. They're going to use them to work the fields. This is our children. This is a true, you can look it up. It's apprenticeship. They're going to use them. The apprenticeship in Mississippi of 1865. Look it up for yourself. Then they said, we're going to use them to take care of our children, clean our house, work our fields. If you won't do it, we're going to make your children do it. That's true. Now right here, this grease, I'm going to pull this little grease out. Into me a little grease pan. I'm going to wash this so I can start working on my eggs. This is an easy cleanup. Just gotta wipe it out. That's all. It's ready for the butter now. Baby. Just wipe it out. Alright, I want to turn it down until I can get my everything over here. And I'm going to turn my grits down when they get going just a little bit more. Because I need some butter. So, basically, I got some. Doing it. So basically, they enslaved our children and passed a law to say it was okay. Let me tell y'all why I'm talking about this. Because it spread. You know how when you have something and you know you had it and you can't find it. And I knew I was going to leave some people. Because white people don't like to hear their truth. They don't like it. They can't stand it, but they caused it. The very laws that we're dealing with right now, I'm going to get back to it, but they caused it. Did you know executions? When people getting ready to get executed was started for slaves. I'm going to go back to what I was talking about, but I had to say this while I'm in Mississippi. This was for everybody. They advertised when they were going to hang us. They put it in the newspaper. It became a carnival. It became a sideshow. They would say, we're going to do an execution of such and such, John Paul. Please come out and be a part of this. We're going to have hot dogs. We're going to have hamburgers. Come out and be a part of this. And people would come to watch the executions. They put it in their newspapers. They put it all over the place. Well, don't you know what you start for somebody? If it works, it's never going to go away. So all these laws that's right now being taken and all these things being taken away from us, it's not just taken away from black people. It's taken away from us. You heard the word I used. You know why? Because if it works, it's never going to come. It's never going to come to an end. So when they realized that they could execute slaves and put it in the paper, tell people to come out and see. To this day, if you on death row, and you're going to be executed, they put it in the paper. And people come out to witness your execution. The same method exists to this day. It was started, it was meant for us. You better be careful what you ask for. It was meant for us. And they turn around and they use it for everybody to this day. Because the government don't really care about us. All I want to say that they don't really care about us. That's what Michael Jackson said. And he told the truth. So when you think about it, if it's working, you're not going to break it. So when they got ready to hang a slave, it became almost like a celebration and a festival. And they ran them in the papers. And they had hamburgers and hot dogs. And they ran it and they asked you to come. And to this day, if somebody's on death row about to be executed, what do? They put it in the paper. They try to get a stay from the governor. They have people come in to witness the execution. It was meant for us, but now it's meant for everybody. You better be careful what you ask for. You better be careful. Because what was meant, you dig one ditch. Come on, grandmama. You better dig two. You dig one, you better dig two. If you can't stand to hear about our history that you started and you covered it up for it to be a mystery and you turned it into his story. It's not our story. But the earth is opening up her mouth and has started to share our truth. And guess what? You don't like it. You don't like it that we're figuring out that everything you told us was a lie. You're mad because Obama opened up a museum that ended up being greater than our 250th celebration from our cult leader. You're mad because Michelle and her daughters came right out there and stood by her husband and did a speech that made everybody cry. You're angry and you're upset because the first is going to be last and the last is going to be first. And this is not for every white person, but this is for the one that's having complications and problems, understanding that the word of God speaks. It don't speak just when you want it. If he said it, it shall be. I'm talking to the people that support the clown. He put up, because they took his name down. I'm going to get back to the lesson. Just let me go where my mind take me. Because they put up, took his name off the Kennedy Center, he put up, I don't know, I call it a curtain. And he put a curtain up. Well, somebody that was very brilliant thinking said, oh, there's 2 holes in that curtain. Since he put a curtain up, we're gonna turn it into a backdrop. And we're going to post all of the Epsom salt stuff on it. And now he can't do nothing about it because he put that curtain up. And now the only way he can resolve what they doing, because they got the right to do it, is to take the curtain down and reveal that his name is no longer on the Kennedy Center. See, my mind is racing because I had a good Father's Day. Jamette, I don't know what people think. I'm not one of them people going to get depressed over my daddy for one day. That ain't my story. I got too many great memories to tell y'all than to sit and cry over somebody that's dead. He dead, y'all. He gone. But his memory live on. Jesus dead. Jesus has gone away. He's coming back again. But I can talk about what he did when he was alive. Y'all with me now? For y'all that gonna get depressed every Mother's Day and Father's Day, you miss them. But thank God for the blessed hope. Slaves had a blessed hope. Some people you can't tell that to because they can't process stuff. Some people want to be ignorant. Some people want to be foolish. Some people want to act a fool, and then the next day they ain't crying. They ain't mention his name. They ain't talked about their daddy. They didn't go to the graveyard. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That graveyard is open all the time. You can go there. You can go there today. You can go there over the weekend if you want to. You don't have to wait till Mother's Day and Father's Day. Go check on them flowers. You didn't go visit them that much when they was alive. Stop playing with your own self. Be true to thine own self. I'm so proud and happy for the Obamas. And when the man said, Michelle was a girl, was a boy, well, guess what? Baby, that boy put it down, didn't she? Did she? And they opened up a beautiful center, and they're sold out. Tickets are sold out until November. Got something on my teeth. Tickets are sold out until November. And they took in consideration everything. And what Michelle said was, I wanted it on the south side of Chicago because I am the south side of Chicago. I come from the south side of Chicago. That's what I loved about it. You don't never forget where you come from. I don't care how much money you got. Never forget all roads lead home. I don't care who you are. Michelle said the only thing about Barack being president and her putting it where they put it is that she can't really be a south side person no more. She can't just walk randomly no more because she got to go with protection. She talked about that. But she said as much as I could give back, I'm going to give back to Chicago. Baby, she talked. She loves Chicago. And I didn't even know and I didn't realize, but she talked about when she came out in her dress. Somebody put a picture of her mama on her dress. And Barack had not seen it. And for some of y'all that don't know, some people have good relationships with their in-laws. My husband loves my mama. He looks at my mama as his mama. His mama's gone. My mama calls my husband her son. Barack's mama died very young. And he sees Michelle's mama as his mama. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because if you pay any close attention, there's a white lady at the museum. She's holding this mixed kid. That's Barack. Also, his sisters is in the picture. He got all his history there. He got the black side and the white side. She was a Hawaiian woman. He got it all in there. Baby, he went to Kenya. Even when your fathers don't even do nothing for you, you still can acknowledge them, recognize them, and they be a part of something greater than they ever lived to see. His daddy didn't live to see this. Michelle's mama didn't live to see this. But he made them a part of history. His story. This time, this is Barack's story. This is his history. He made them a part of it. He gave back to his community. Yes, he did. Sometimes people don't give back to their community. He gave back to his community. And they gave it in a loving, respectful way. And because you do ugly stuff, when you do ugly gonna be just what it's gonna be. I'm finna push this back so y'all can see me cook. Ugly gonna be. You know how they say stupid is and stupid does. Ugly gonna be ugly. And because them people were so ugly to that black man, he still was successful and opened up something truly nice. I'm so proud. I feel like, oh my God, he my big brother and my big sister. And I'm just out here looking in the window. That's how I feel. Baby, this thing cook good, don't it? We're gonna put our pepper in here and our salt in here. A good job. Good job. I'm almost done with our breakfast. Good job. Let me show you how good this thing cooks. Okay, let's get back talking about our lesson 2. And it ended up being that his thing had all the celebrities that came. And they want to be a part of it. Look at this. I told y'all this is a good pot to get. I don't have it pinned. I'm not on TikTok. I'm just over here cooking my regular breakfast. When I tell you you're going to love it, don't use no harsh. You don't got to scrub this. You ain't got to do none of that. To let it, just trust me when I tell you, you don't have to do all that kind of foolishness. Don't start scratching it and get no scratcher and all that, mess up your enamel and stuff. Don't do that. To let it just cook in the thing and enjoy it. Same thing, look at her. Look, I ain't had to go turn on my stove. Ooh, they're hot. I ain't had to turn on my stove yet. They popping and they simmering. I like 5-minute grits or coarser. Got butter already in there. I'm gonna put some more butter. Put a little butter in here when I started. Don't take a whole lot, just use the little you got. Then we're finna make our pancakes. When we get through, I'm just gonna wash up these 2 pots. My kitchen is clean. I ain't messed up nothing else. All right, y'all with me? And it's still on sale for, it went back on sale for $49, and I got coupons. I don't know how many I got today, so please go look. I'm not going to handicap nobody. All right, let's get back into our lesson 2. Let me tell y'all something. It's been rough for all of us. Pay close attention, though. Sit back and relax. Pay close attention. The shifting in the atmosphere, ain't nothing they can do about it. Yes, I'm finna take them out now, Jimmy. I clean up as I go. The eggs is finna go in the same pot with the sausage. Where did the skillet come from? It comes with the whole thing. It's a 3-piece. It comes all together. You got a lid, you got the skillet and a steamer, and you got the base. I turn it around. It all comes together. Right? You got the skillet. It detaches itself. And you got that. And then you got a big pot that sits on top of here. It's a steamer. All right? So, now I'm going to wipe this out again. I'm going to take the eggs out. Put a lid on this to keep it warm. And then I'm going to wipe this out and use it again. My grits are on simmer. I'm going to make the pancakes up. Where did you get the coupons? If you go into, you have to go to TikTok. Some people got this for $37. You got to go to TikTok shop. And when you go in, it's going to ask you about coupons. Just clip them. It'll say $5 off, $3 off. Clip your coupons. And by the time you get to the register to check out, the price will go down. Some people have got theirs for $41. It just depends. I never know what kind of coupons TikTok is giving out. So, as you can see, our sausage and our eggs. I'm going to put a lid over this. The grits are going. And now, and the top wits, you can find them on Amazon. But the rose wheel, you can find one on Amazon, they say. But I just know where I got mine. All right. So now I'm going to wipe out my pot again. And I'm going to make pancakes in it. Do my kitchen stay cool? Yeah. I'm going through the change. My whole house stay cool. I got 2 air conditioners in my kitchen. I got one in my ceiling. The one I'm using right now is called, the small one is called a top, T-O-P-W-I-T. The big one is called a rose wheel. They made by the same company. The rose wheel took over the big pot that I got. The real big one. It's the same. This is a 12. This skillet is 12.7. 12.7. See, it's clean. 12.7. See? You don't have to use nothing harsh. None of that. Don't start scratching your stuff up. I want one. Can you? No. You can go to TikTok and order it yourself. You be on TikTok. All you got to do is go in there and put your credit card information in there. They'll give it to you. You can order. You go to TikTok. You go on TikTok, Freedom. It's that easy now, I'm telling y'all. Okay, now we're going to make our pancakes up. I'm going to make Avery and I some pancakes. Well, I ain't that crazy over pancakes. To be honest with you, I ain't. I'll be the first to tell y'all I ain't crazy over pancakes. That's the last thing. You can give me toast. But I'm going to make them up. And these are instant pancakes. I'm going to make sure I got this turned off. Okay, I got it turned off now. Because I got to read the box. Okay. So now I just got to make the pancakes for my baby. It's going to rain him bad. Let's see what it tell me. It said 4. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to use this measuring cup. I'm going to make them small too. And then I'm going to get this real hot. I'm not going to use all of this. I think it'll make 2 cups. If it only make enough for her, I'm alright. It make quite 2 cups. This will be enough. Mix. Okay. Okay. That'll be enough. Clyde Davis passed away. Did he? He lived a long time. There's been a lot of people leaving him. I seen where some singer had passed away. I hate that. My condolences. Just enough. A cup. 1 cup to 2/3 of water. I can just measure that out in my mind. Okay, I'll do it. Let me go get this water. Come on. So anyway, let's talk about what happened to the children in Mississippi. Then I'm going to tell you about Georgia. Mississippians get mad when you talk about them, so I'm going to leave out their city before they try to jump me. But I'm going to land my plane right here in Georgia, which is the largest state east of the Mississippi River. Right? We the largest state east of the Mississippi River. We are the capital. Cartersville is the capital of the Etowah Indians. Jail where I live is the capital of the Etowah Indian Mounds. We are the new Hollywood in Georgia. But I'm not going to start on Georgia yet. Well, baby, I'm going to tell you one thing about what I heard about Clyde Davis, and I ain't going to speak ill of him. But everything ain't what you think about Clyde. It really is not. It's not. That's all I'm going to say. From what I've read and I understood, some things Clyde did was not right. Some things he did and took from Whitney, it was an opportunity for his gain and not Whitney's gain. People say he enabled Whitney. I don't know. I'm just not going to talk about the dead. Let the dead, he gone now. So I ain't got nothing to say. I want to change my stuff to Clyde. I don't want to talk about Clyde Davis. I ain't got nothing to say, because what I want to say, it will be, I ain't got nothing to say. If you like him, I'm sorry he died for y'all. Now, it's a true story. That's why I like to do measurements, because that's too thick for me. Sometimes you think people, sometimes they done told y'all Hollywood is tricky. People sell their souls to be that. So from what I heard about, now my page is being messed up. So let's not talk about nobody else like that. Now they done started my live over. Now it's jumping. Child, you can't say nothing on here, I'm telling you. Let's leave it alone. We ain't talking about that. That ain't what we do on our page. We don't pop off on nobody. We don't talk about content creators over here. We don't talk about their accomplishments. We don't talk about nothing. We just talk about history. We cook. So Mississippi in 1865 did something called The Apprentice. And in The Apprentice, they took children from low-income families, families that needed help. Let me end this thread for it. Mess up me. I'm going to delete the comments so I don't have to hear about them no more. No disrespect, but I'm deleting all the comments because we don't want to keep residing there. So we don't have to talk about it no more. And I don't see it with my eye. Okay. And so what they did, when they did that, they ended up taking our children. Even children that had parents that loved them, they took the children in the middle of the night. And some black people had to go steal their children back in the middle of the night. They used them to work the fields because they were mad because of slavery, right? And that it was over. And they didn't want it to be. So they turned orphans into slaves. The black people went to court. The slaves went to court to get their children. And the court said, no, you can't. You can't get them back. They're wards of the state. And we're going to give them to white people to work their fields. That's true. And it started to spread. It didn't stop there. It went to Georgia, North Carolina. It went to Virginia. It went to Louisiana. It was a document signed by our courts called The Apprentice. And they made kids that were old enough put their little X, their little signature there. And they didn't know what they were signing against their will. I'm telling you this for a reason. I'm telling you this because sometimes you think stuff is just for one race and it ends up being for everybody. I'm telling you this because to this day, when somebody when they get ready to do an execution, the same method applies today, but it's not just to slaves, it's to everybody. I'm telling you this because if they can't get you, they're going to get your children. I'm telling you this because a lot of stuff is being exposed. I'm telling you this because when they told you the secret things that were going on the island, and they explained to you that people that participates in this stuff sell themselves, right? I'm telling you this because if everything began in Mississippi, why is it the poorest state? But yet the Indians carved out a river, and God continued that river for them, that they feed off, and that keeps America great and alive to this day. I'm telling you, they're the birthplace of the blues. They are more spiritual than anybody. They do believe in hoodoo. We know hoodoo and voodoo came because of the Haitians and the different people. It's Rose, R-O-S-E, Will, W-I-L-L. 2 words, 1 word together, Miss Doris. I'm telling you because if you stop to think, the southern states were bad. They Jim Crow. Georgia, Alabama. Look at it like this. Mississippi is the mama. Georgia is the daughter that left Mississippi, that made it somewhat. She doing better than all of them. Alabama is the daughter that stayed back to try to do a little bit better to help mama in Mississippi. You get what I'm trying to say? And it keeps going on and on. But Georgia ends up doing pretty much good because it's the largest state side on the side of east of the Mississippi. Right? I'm finna get on the plane now. Because Mississippians get mad when you tell them how great they are. They have always been oppressed. And that's why they did not get the abolishment of slavery. We always talk about Juneteenth, but nobody has went to find out, really, 13 years ago, they still had not signed the abolishment of slavery. And thank God that it happened then. Because had it happened now, it probably would never be signed. That would have been a loophole for the leader that we got. That would have been a loophole, Jimette. Let me get some oil. That would have been a loophole to keep holding us hostage. I'm talking about when you look at who really created everything and dug everything out, and how they called it many rivers, how they were connected to God. When they are your quartet founders. Can't nobody sing quartet like them groups out of Mississippi. Can't nobody do the blues like Mississippi. They live it. They live it. And so when we look at history, his story is getting jacked up. And then we're going to go on and get on this plane. Because y'all ain't trying to hear me. Y'all ain't trying to hear what I'm saying. So we're going to go to Georgia. Because every city got a spirit and every state got a stronghold. I'm here to tell you, Etowah Mounds is the capital in the state of Georgia of Indians. It's located in Cartersville, Georgia. I'm going to take y'all to the Etowah Mounds. I'm also going to take you to the Tiller Trails right above me. I'm in the heart of everything. Here they grew corn, they grew squash, they grew beans. Georgia is larger than England. Georgia really larger than Michigan. It really is over 59,000 miles large. The reason why Michigan is listed as being a little bigger, same way with Florida, is because of the water. Land-wise, we are bigger. We are a place where you can get everything in one. You can get the mountains, you can get the valleys, you can get the mountains, valley, the lake life. You can get the ocean. Yeah, we got ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is there too. Listen, the whole world is surrounded by water. I'm 5 hours from it, but I still can get it. Georgia is the new Hollywood. All the celebrities and all the men All the women are here. All the singers are in Georgia. We're the new capital. Yep, you heard that right. We have the largest airport in the world. We got a lot of dirt. We ain't no better. We some ESDs too. Yeah, they don't make us better than nobody. We actually did the same thing when Mississippi formed this. We adopted it. We actually wanted it too. That's the reason why the Civil War had to happen. Because we didn't want slavery over. Sometimes you think you better than where you come from, but you ain't. You just moved to another state. I'm going to tell you how good Georgia is. We got the warm springs. Our springs are healing springs. Minerals. President Roosevelt actually built a house here. He came because he had polio. He couldn't walk. And him and several more presidents came to use our springs. In Warm Springs, Georgia. Who would think it? Indians used to tell us that God left everything here for us. Indians used to talk about healing waters. Healing waters. They talked about it. Cooling water from grandma's well. Baby, they talked about it, Jeanette. The songs that you hear in Mississippi. The songs that you hear. Cooling water. It felt like cooling water. But let me tell you, under all this success, y'all, the mouth of the earth is opening up and telling this true story. Y'all don't want to change the way y'all think, but you need to. You gonna have to. It's actually making you change your mind. You don't know if you really are. You don't really know. You really don't know. Hot springs, yeah. All this stuff God left for us naturally. We don't really, truthfully, before God, Jeanette, they told us one thing. We don't know if what they told us was the truth. We just don't know. They told us, and they took Turtle Island and they called it America. They took our name and changed it. Actually, if I can be quite honest with you all, we are not the foreigners. They can never make us leave because we were here before they were. I'm praying that somebody can find a loophole that says, stop this foolishness telling people you're going to kick them out and they got to go. Because you should go before anybody go. We were here before any Europeans came here messing with us. We were already here. Slavery didn't benefit us. It couldn't benefit us. How could slavery, honey, and all you're getting, get an understanding. I saw this pot. I'm going to put these pancakes in here. How could slavery benefit us? Explain it to me. We were already here farming. You done seen Indian mounds. They're not just mounds. They're burials. Inside of them are people. You know why they don't want to dig up too many? Because they ain't going to tell you what they find. They ain't going to tell you what's in there. Indians wrote directions. They did the same thing. Ain't that something? They did the exact same type of drawings that you find in Egypt and in Africa. Because we went through Egypt to come to the Americas. We went there. The thing I'm trying to say today, one is there's nothing new under the sun. The second thing I'm trying to teach y'all today is that if you do something for one race, it's going to affect all races eventually. So when you get ready to think that you're supporting somebody and saying, well, I agree, there's too many of them over here. Well, you weren't supposed to be over here. How can we keep claiming something that belongs to God? We're only supposed to enjoy it. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't see how pretty those are. I don't want to hear nothing. Me, myself, personally, don't tell me nothing about no aliens. I ain't going to hear you. Because if you not let them, if they've been living around here this long, and they ain't bothered nobody, I ain't finna bother them. That's just a cover up. That's if you can sit around him. The moral of my story is, you mean to tell me you can support somebody that's done some stuff to some children, but you can't stand a Mexican to be him, but you want to go eat their food? I don't understand it. I just don't. But it kind of makes sense. It does. It kind of makes sense. They beat us and did everything and ate our food. You know why I just can never be with nothing but a black man? I can't. They endured so much. They had to humble themselves. They couldn't help their families because they didn't want to die. Because if they died, their families would be in worse shape. You can't get me to be attracted to nothing but my own. I don't care who like what. I just don't care. That's your business. I ain't against it. I'm all for it. If you happy, I'm for it. But I can't see no beauty in no man other than in a black man. I can't see the strength of a man unless I looked at a black man. A black man has strength, and strength like no other. A black man carried us on their shoulders. A black man got beat and whipped and had to go to work every day for lesser pay. Got spit in the face. Got charged wrongfully just for being black. I can't see nothing. I can't even see myself ever choosing anybody over that man. I don't care what you like. You like what you like, and it's okay to like what you like. As for me and my house, I can't. My daddy was a black man. I can't see it. I just can't. When I go and look at this history, when I go in here and read these things, I cannot sell out. I don't know how many people I got on here, because I'm probably done made people mad. But I just can't see it. When I see everything that was stole, even Ford Motor, the cars that they invented, everything that we invented, just stolen, just taken. It wasn't even good enough that we were supposed to be uneducated, naive, but you kept wanting us to come do your farms. Who lazy? Who really was lazy? You took the kids and you did something called an apprentice, and you took the kids from their parents because you couldn't get the parents. You didn't want to work your own fields. The field of dreams. You come here telling us you knew more than us, and then when you couldn't keep us because they signed the Emancipation Proclamation. And quit telling people Abraham freed us. We freed ourselves. Baby, we had to work out, and you know they put us on the front line. We had to become spies. We had to do all this stuff just to be free. They took everything. But I'm here to tell you, if the word be true, and I believe the word, I believe what I've been taught, my belief, everything the cankerworms took away, God gonna restore. I'm just waiting. I don't know what's taking so long, but I'm waiting for a class action lawsuit that says we got reparations, that says it's time for us to stand up. And since you pray to your ancestors and you believe in the hoodoo, which we know that spirits is all around us now. The Bible tells you that clearly, that spirits don't die. They don't die. They didn't die in Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why you got to have angels around you, and you got to be careful who you conjure up, because they real, and they waiting. They just need a body to attach itself. Ever since I spoke about I can't even say it no more. The Nephims. That's all I'm seeing now. That's all I'm hearing about the book of Enoch. Why did they take the book of Enoch out the Bible? Huh? What's really going on here? What's really going on? this is one of the best skillets. All of them are good, Jeanette. All of them is good. Well, it ain't even about that, and I got that. It's not. It's just about what they did and how they endured and how they suffered. It makes you want to stay with a black man because they endured so much. That's got to be the hardest pill you know. You done been working for a man and you've been in his fields all day long, and he still come knocking on your door looking for your wife. He got his own wife, and she ain't good enough. He still. Mixing of the races came because they couldn't take enough from us. These conservatives talk about homosexuality, but they used to butt break slaves. They would put them in the courtyard in front of their friends and families, men, and pull their pants down and butt break them. Why? Because that's what you wanted. We didn't start this stuff. This sickness didn't come from us. I'm telling you it didn't. Everything they want to put on us, it was in their filthy thoughts. Remember that. We didn't ask for it, nor did we care for it, nor did we need it, nor did we want it. It was something they did. We didn't lick, we only stuck. All that stuff is learned behavior. And so guess what? To this day, we got learned behavior going on. And we better get back to where we were taught to be. You better get back where you was taught to be. That's a given fact. You can't take me from a black man. You can try. I might let you take me shopping to Rodeo Drive, but you can't take me from one. Nah, never. I'ma stay with Hoppo. He be the only one. I'm sorry. And they suffer, and that's why we go through what we go through right now. And I can't stand that a brother shot another, and it broke my heart. We had so many mass shootings over the weekend. They ain't even talking about it because they don't care. I'm so tired of hearing about that algae. See, this what y'all don't get. When you let a leader come in that don't know anything about politics, you get the outcomes that you get. That's what we get. Everybody else knew politics. Everybody else have been a senator, a congressional seat. They worked in politics. When you go get somebody that don't, and you already done sentenced them based on their behavior, and this is what we get. We're paying the price. Now nobody takes America serious. The vice went over there to the summit and thought he was going to shake somebody from Afghanistan's hand. That man walked right by him and didn't acknowledge him. The same way our leaders sitting around him talking about he didn't shake a prime minister's hand. Versus you focusing on they done shut the Strait of Hormuz. They're not going to play with us. They don't acknowledge you. They think you're a clown. They think America is a joke. And you did this to us. You ran us into the hole. The same way you ran your businesses into a hole. And we love it. There are some of them absolutely to this day can't watch me. Oh Lord, there she go. I love her, but there she goes. I wish she wouldn't just say nothing. I wish she just take it. Just like they made the men just take it. If you ever want to crunch your pancakes up, you got to crunch them up with oil. Butter just don't do it like this. You put the butter on later. Come on, bird, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. Clean up gonna be real easy. They laughing at us, mama. They said they ain't got time for us. We are a clown and a joke. They said we ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't finna do nothing. And we gonna pay them that money. Woo! My money, honey. We gonna pay them. And they meant we gonna pay them. And they ain't gonna play with us. And he can't do nothing with Israel. Israel is crazy. Israel is on a run. Israel is trying to destroy Lebanon. It don't want Lebanon to exist at all. Israel said, I'm not just gonna no longer go over there and bomb the Muslim side. I'm sorry, America, but I'm gonna bomb the Christian side. Well, I can understand that because Israel is Jewish. They don't like Christians. I don't know what y'all been thinking. I just don't know what's going on. Israel don't like no Christians. They ain't got time for us. They say that they the chosen ones. Ain't got no time. Ain't nobody got no time for that, Israel said. But we giving them the weapons. We giving them everything to turn on us one day. You got your pan. Yep. I love my pan. Baby, they looking at him and calling him an overweight joke. Go watch the Legos. You'll see it. I'm going to unplug all my stuff. My breakfast done, baby. This going to hold us for a while. He's evil, he's cruel, and he's not going to do nothing our leader tell him to do. Nothing. Okay, everything is done. Come on, Bert. Avery, come in. Nothing. He's not going to do nothing. Not Nathaniel. Not a Nathaniel. Come on. Too good? Those are good?
Wait, hold on.
Child, I used the little thing.
We have to get maple syrup.
We got the eggs and the sausage. Don't give me a...
What kind of thing?
Just give me something to dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. We got our eggs. We made it right here.
Daddy was outside.
Now? You back?
No, not on here side.
Huh?
He was outside earlier tonight.
Extra.
Mom, have you ever had Raisin Canes?
I don't know. I don't think I've had Raisin Canes.
It's so delicious. It tastes just like Zesty.
Okay. I don't think we have one here, do we?
There's one in whatchamacallit.
Here's the grits.
I'm trying to remember. There's not one here, but there's one.
Oh yeah, down the road.
Yeah, down the road. But you know the salsa, Home of the Good Part, Can I Take Your Order movie? The salsa looks just like that. If you look
Do you want the grits in a separate bowl? I can put them on your plate. Get your extra plate. So you can, it's gonna be hot now. Clean up gonna be easy, y'all.
This.
She got her grits, she got her sausage, her eggs, and she got a pancake.
I got my syrup.
And she's gonna put us some syrup on her. I'm putting some grits right here. And the rest of them, the little grits, I didn't make that much. I got some more left. Can't even taste them. But they taste so good. I already put the salt in them. So they were already salt and butter.
Now I know how to make pancakes.
And she can give me some. And this, I use this because it goes into that.
You remember?
This is an easy cleanup.
Mm-hmm. Daddy taught me how to make pancakes.
I'm gonna move my back. Let me have some syrup.
And
some grits.
to drink.
I'll take some water.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, here.
And I got butter. She wanted more butter on there. I don't need none.
I eat butter.
This got butter in it. Hey, can you give me a fork?
Fork?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
A car.
Don't open no door. Just look.
Oh, it's just the package. Okay, bye.
My husband watch everything. And that's no disrespect. You love whoever you love, but I gotta stay within the boundaries of. Okay.
Mama wants for you.
TikTok. Let me have it.
Sit in this chair.
Open it.
Open it. That taste was weak.
I go to the doctor Thursday.
You do? Dash's shoes.
Y'all, please quit writing other content creators' name in my page.
Can I ask for
Don't write nobody else's name. Please. People screen card stuff, and they're gonna tell folks you're talking about them. I'm telling you now. Huh? You want it now? Yeah. Give me a water. Did you give me water?
Yeah, it's right there.
Wash your hand. I'm gonna show you what came in the mail.
I'll put another one in there.
Thank you. And I understand. I didn't read it all, but I know when you write other people's names, somebody say they was over there talking about you, and ain't nobody talking about nobody. Ain't nobody talking about nobody.
Mama, you up soon?
Ruthie coming to visit
July.
the 2nd.
Just the 2nd. I thought it was the 1st.
It's breakfast, lunch. I don't know what to do. I can't get my weight loss shot.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my.
That's why I'm telling y'all to get supporter badges. If anybody loses their monetization, then you know they'll let you get your $4.99. I told y'all that's why I went over there to TikTok to get support from the people, because they support over there. And if you want to support me here, you can get a daily heartbeat. It is good. Do what you gonna do. You don't have to support nobody. You don't have to. Jeanette, don't nobody have to do nothing for you. But ask yourself the question. If I don't never ever support nobody, can I get mad? Oh, I'm not going to use AI. I don't use AI. I don't know who did use AI. See, with me, when I get off of here, I don't go watch nobody on FB. I don't know what's going on in their lives. I wish everybody well. I don't watch nobody. I still love my $1 million barbecue. I still love my vet and James. I ain't got full. Y'all see that? Yeah, I don't use AI. I've never even used it on here. But I'm going to ask you a question. Why would you offer somebody something that you don't want them to use? I don't know what's going on. I don't watch nobody. So my cleanup is going to be easy. Y'all know I've been having problems. So I'm going to take the rest of the day. Put it in the refrigerator. Watch how quick I clean up. Put this in the refrigerator. The rest of the grits. I'm going to put them in here too. And that way, tomorrow, I don't have to cook. I'm going to stick them over here to the side. Avery can come in here and warm up some breakfast. If I ain't feeling well. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling good. Oh, my body hurt so bad. I barely finished cooking on TikTok. I cook. Have I put the video up over here yet? But I will. I had collard greens, fried corn, macaroni. I made a chocolate cake, which somebody been digging around it. How in the world Ava cut this cake? She just eating the icing. I'm gonna have to do this cake over. She cutting the top layer. I'm gonna let her cut it like this. Then I'm gonna do another layer. And I made a chocolate cake. She not cut it wrong. And I did, what else I do? Oh, we had ribs, pulled pork, chicken. Son and Kevin was out here. My brother-in-law. My sister-in-law didn't come. I don't know what happened to her. She probably took her son to eat. And let's wash these dishes up. We'll be done. We'll soon be done. And here's the base. I'm going to wipe the base of this down. And my kitchen will be right back clean. Let's get this started, y'all. I don't eat that much still. It's just that I'm on so many steroids just to walk. Honey, just to be able to walk. So I know they're going to have to give me my little procedure. And I don't want that procedure. And when my body tell me you done ate enough, you done ate enough. That's why I keep trying to tell people everybody big ain't big because you eating. I'm on steroid. It is what it is. Now let me show you this before y'all go. I don't know how many people I got on here. Hold on. Have some new stuff in from TikTok. I like these. These is pretty. And you can get free stuff from TikTok when you start selling a lot. Ain't these nice? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. These look too big, but they nice. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try stuff on for y'all. Ain't these nice? Y'all know I got a small foot. Hold on, y'all. Say what, say what? These look more my size. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, somebody. Uh-oh. Come through TikTok. That's why everybody going to TikTok. That's why. Now you see why, Jimmy. Okay. I'm going to try a shoe on for y'all. You know I got foot drops, so anything has to have a hook. Okay. I'm telling you, you can make more M-O-N-E-Y. Oh, now. Oh, this for AA. I'll get AA to model some of this for me. I'm going to let you see them. See, when you start modeling and doing stuff for TikTok and selling stuff, then you get people that want you to do their stuff. They'll send you free samples. They can oversend too. These are nice. Them other ones look too big, but I get cousin, sister, friend on them. Now these are small. Now these look about right for me. These is a little big. Let me try the small ones on. I know what y'all say. You can't wear them. I can. I got a small foot. I can't. I go up, but I don't know. It coming from China. This is a 7.5. I told you I could wear it. Oh yeah, they feel good too, and it's tight enough. Oh, that's hot. I forgot. Come on, let me let you see these. What you doing? Hold on. Those are cute, ain't they? Those are too cute. All right. Oh, oh, this hot plate there. Now let me try on another pair. I know, ain't they nice? I know these gonna be too big, I think. I think these are not gonna work for me. I don't think. I don't know. These are cute though, I like. I don't know. This is too big. This one is not going to work. Maybe the wrong thing was mashed. This is going to be too big for my foot. I can't wear this one. Now I'm going to tell you something. You got to be careful when you experience swelling and stuff. Go to your doctor and let them check your medicine and your heart. That's all I can tell you on that. And I did see where that young man died. It was a content creator on him. He died while he was videoing. No, AA got a big foot. Yeah, my foot gonna slide in these. Cousin, sister, friend can wear these. I get these, make her model them and give them to her. I got these. I just gave her a dress she modeled in. But the other ones I can wear. And I could have probably put these in her size for that reason. I don't know. I'm going to try these orange ones on real quick, y'all. Yeah, honey. Yeah. See, let me tell you something. We're going back down the same road, Jamette. Hear me out, y'all, and hear me good. Our stores are going out of business because we're finding better deals. America marked up too much. America was greedy. And we got to go through something. I don't want to go through it. I live here too. I'm going to get these nails took off. I hurt my finger real bad. I'm going to get these nails took off. I can't afford to be getting my nails done. I can't afford it. I'm not going to sit around here. That's not something I need. Oh, yeah, this is nice. They're a little too big, though, y'all. I don't know if I can keep these. These are a little too big, but I'm going to show them to y'all. I think they sent an 8. See? See all that in the end right there? It's a little too big. My foot gonna be too loose in here. I like them though. They need to be smaller. I need my toes done. They need to be smaller. They feel good. You know how that go. They feel good. These just too big. They need to be smaller. Oh well. I can't do nothing with them. I can't wear big shoes. They went up a size. A half a size is too big. See, it's too big. I can't do nothing with these. Other than sell them. Or try to send them back to them, and I can just email them and tell them that what you sent me is too big, and you know. Is the black ones gonna be the same way? Oh. If so, they gotta go back to the same company. These shoes look big and wide. Tat foot is much bigger than mine, but I do think she can wear one pair. I don't think she can wear these. These look like they might be an 8 or 8.5 right here. The other ones look like they about a 10. I don't know. But you know it's a whole half size big, so that means it's got to be about an 8, right? I just don't know. Did I tell you the moral of the story for the day? No. I don't need to get my nails done. They don't make me feel good. I got my nails done. Something happened and somebody said, go get your nails done. And so I went and got them done because I never had them done before. They don't make me feel beautiful. They get in my way. I don't like to cook with nails. I always kept my nails low because I used to do people's heads and I didn't want to, you know, irritate the scalp too much. So, no. I don't need nothing to make me feel good. If the Lord can't make me feel good, now I can wear these feel real good. If the Lord ain't going to do it, it ain't going to be done. I don't need no temporary fix. And I ain't finna sit here and tell y'all, if I'm struggling and I need money, I don't need to spend my money on no nails. Let me show y'all these. I'm keeping it 100 now. I'm serious, y'all. These is nice. I can wear these. I can wear these. They feel good. I ain't even got them strapped. Because they go to strap. But they feel good. And I like these too because they got that bump in them. You know how you get them shoes that's got the little ridges and things like that in them? They got that in there. I like that. It works good with your stuff. But it's okay. I mean, 2 out of 2. That's what it looked like. 2 out of 2. See, what happens is even when you order stuff, when you sell so many, they give you something back. I just got to send them back because they too big. That's all. Oh, Lord. I can wear these and these. These two I can deal with. The others, I'm just going to report back that they need to be smaller. This look like I'm wearing a Louis Vuitton shoe. But I'm taking these nails off. I'm not finna create no bill that ain't necessary. And I arch my own eyebrows. And my husband said, "Your back okay?" Yep. I start cutting my hair. I cut my hair every 2 weeks. I just cut it. I just cut my hair. And guess what, Jamette? I can't go back into no barber shop and cut hair no more. But I can hold up enough to cut me and Tat's hair. I keep her hair cut. I'm not paying $50 for no haircut. I'm not. Do you purchase those from Massey? No, these came off of TikTok. Yeah, it did. It looked like an LV. Them shoes look like LVs. And they wasn't expensive either. These shoes probably was like 15 and 20 bucks. And then they refund you when you sell them. When you do the video for them, they give you your money back. But I'm gonna have to send this one back to get a smaller size, and this one, if I don't get these, the cousin, sister, friend, and get a smaller size. And that could have been all that they had, but they reimburse you back. Let me tell y'all, you gotta cut corners. And I know I be on needing support and at the same time telling y'all to cut corners. Let me explain something to you. If you can't support me, you can't. If you can't gift me, you can't. 50 bucks? Yeah, 50 bucks for a haircut now. Yeah, 50 bucks for a haircut. I can prove to you that it's a struggle out there. I'm going to show y'all something. People, what make me mad on TikTok, it's not that people can support me. Some can. It's just the fact some people sit there and then I see them in another chat and you wonder, well, why they not supporting you? Well, one girl said, I just get tired of being the only one playing. So she went and started playing for a winning team. When I told y'all the other week, just help me out. If you want a pot, buy a pot. Hold on, I'm going to show you some of my business on TikTok. So you'll understand when I say everybody ain't rich on TikTok. Hold on. Let me get to my TikTok. I'm gonna do it while you on here. So you know I'm not putting up no scam. This is my TikTok. I'm going to go to right here. That little thing right there is your house. Click it. You seen that pot? It showed that pot. From there, you go to TikTok Creator Center. Click it. Then it tells you you have one new task completed to get cash on your coupons. I view the task. It tells me what to do, right? And it tells me post shoppable videos, 3 separate ones. Generate $10 from the shoppables. I got to make $10 off of it. Okay? And then we'll get some money. Let me show you what my money looked like in here. It says $37. Okay? If you don't believe me, let's go to earnings. Earnings. $23.47 is what I can withdraw. $23. You only making about $5 a pot because they discounted it. I I got $37, but I can only withdraw $27. That's it. Well, you might say, well, why? Well, because one day, there it is, on TikTok, after being on there cooking all day, I made 90 cents. Yesterday, I made $1.50. That's not support. So I said, well, let me try to go to the shoppable side. And then instead, people start telling folks, oh, go to Amazon and buy. Go to Amazon and buy. See, you don't get no honor and glory amongst your own. I stay encouraged because I know if I go right now, the reason why I'm not going to get no more candy, the more I give y'all, the less you support me. I have not had orders in 3 weeks. No cake slices, no square slices, nothing. 3 weeks. Because you know you can get something for free. 3 weeks, Jamette. Nobody's ordered nothing from me. So, I come, I cook, I teach. I gotta cook. I don't think I posted yesterday's meal over here. I do all these things. And then when it comes down to it, we afford what we want to. If I go right now and tell you I got a new truck order in, you got to pay for shipping. Everybody got shipping money. But nobody has money for support. So I have to make my own decision up and be like, either you going to turn your business into a charity. Millicent, thank you for my comforter. You sit back, you humble, and I don't get to thank you enough because you leave. But thank you thank you so much. And I just don't know what else to do. I know I don't deal with people that's that broke. I'm just not going to believe it. I believe that I'm a giver, and I believe I've spoiled you all. I believe I've spoiled you all. You call me when you want to make $21 in a week. You call me if that's okay with you. And you done showed support, and you done gave content, and you get up here, and only certain people give you stars. Everybody don't have a supporter badge. You won't do nothing, and nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Millicent, I ain't talking about you. I'm not talking about Laura Jones. I'm not. But I think people know who have supported and who have not supported. So if you don't see me over here some days, I'm over on TikTok trying to make some money. Just like the young lady came and wrote that content creator's name in here. The same thing going on with her is going on with all of us. It's going on with all of us. And if you think I'm going to stay in one spot until the water run dry, my mama told me, move to higher land, higher grounds. You got to keep on moving. So these got to go. I'm not going to be able to keep no nails. I ain't finna go get him no $45 to paint something and put somebody else's stuff. No, they going to go. I'm going right back down to this one. And I lived this way all my life. I never got nails, and I hope I can get these things off without hurting me. I'm ready for them to be popped completely off. I don't. And right now, I can't. My finger hurts. So, as you can see, I'm not getting no support. None whatsoever. And so I'm not gonna worry about going and getting no more stuff because you ain't got no money. Why am I gonna go to the warehouse and pick up all this candy and all these sweets and wear my body down and y'all don't support me? I'm doing it to myself. If I go, it'll just be for the community. As soon as you start mentioning it, y'all got something. And just like on TikTok, y'all let one person or two people give me stars all the time. Y'all star button work. And I'm not fussing. We discussing. If you want to buy any of my sweets, you can email me at mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com and support me. You can support. Now, if things get real bad and we just can't, that's a different story. It's just a part of life that everyone goes through. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not going to sit around here and pretend. It's easy some days. It is. I love coming over here, though. I ain't gonna lie on that. I love this app. I do. I grew up on this one. I love this app. MySpace. On TikTok, I gotta go through stuff. I gotta sit around, let people cuss. I gotta sit around and get cussed at just to make money. Well, you know what? I gotta make money because I gotta live. If I keep digging in my money, the little bit I got other than to pay my bills, trying to get nails done and stuff, I ain't gonna have none. That's why I arch my own eyebrows and I cut my own hair. And ain't nobody, I don't ask nobody to do nothing for me that I ain't done for them. Trust me, if anybody on this app can tell you, I have done my best to try to help everybody. Couldn't help everybody, but I have helped a lot of people. And if I do, if you order from me, you ain't got to worry. You know I'm going to press it down. I'm going to give you more than what you paid for. You already know that. Everybody knows that. I just can't, you know how that goes. I'm not going nowhere. Let's just make it clear. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. All right? God will make a way. I know he always has. And he said he'll make man bless you. And I don't know. When I go to TikTok, I don't know who's going to be over there to help me. I have no idea. I just show up. I show up. When I show up, some days I leave the same way I came. Nothing. But I show up. I sure do. And I don't never know who's going to help me. And sometimes it makes me feel bad because it's the same people that's always helping me. And that's one reason why I can go on vacation this year. I'm not creating no bills that I can't handle. I'm not going to put no bunch of stuff on my credit card and be stuck with it. I just like to use wisdom. Yes, I wanted to go to the beach. Yes, I wanted a week at the beach. But guess what? I'm not going to pay for no trip for the whole year. I should have planned it all year long. I'm not that tired to leave no $10,000 at Myrtle Beach. They done lost their mind. See, that's price gouging. We doing it to our own selves, though. That's ridiculous. That's price gouging. You know good and doggone well. That's too much. To still be walking around here in South Carolina. That's too much. That's ridiculous. Some of y'all in bad shape too. We ain't poor. We ain't gonna confess that. We ain't broke. We ain't gonna confess that. But life is whooping us a little bit. Look. People be thinking I wear makeup. I don't wear makeup. I get light certain times, and certain times I get dark. I don't know. But I don't wear makeup, as you can see. Nothing but sweat. My dear. But some of us are having a difficult time. Let me tell you something. It is not easy. I want to thank you all. When I'm done, I'm done. In the trash it goes. I want to thank you all for your support. I want to thank you all for your acts of kindness, being here with me. Thank you for just showing up with me. Because I don't know your story. I don't know what you got, but I will tell you this much. Don't speak it. Don't start saying, I'm broke. I don't have. That's what the devil wants you to do. Don't speak it. Speak those things that are not as though they are. Tell them you're wealthy in Jesus. You can do all things through Christ. Say what God has said. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm finna I'm see what time I got because I got to clean this kitchen up. I ain't got nowhere to go. I feel like I should be going somewhere, but I'm not. I've just been trying to take it easy with my body because they changed my doctor's appointment. Yes, the groceries and the gas, but let's be real. Sometimes we know good and well what we can and cannot afford. Let me tell y'all something. I told y'all these days was going to come. I just had a conversation with my mama. I'm going to tell y'all what I told my mama. I asked my mama a question. I got 15 minutes. I said, Mama Joyce, me and Mama was on the phone yesterday. I said, Mama, baby, why you still got car insurance? She said, what? Your van ain't been moved in over 2 years. Why you still paying car insurance? I'm saying it to you all. Listen to me. I'm telling you what I told my mama. She said, I didn't think about that. I said, Mama, you got a van that's got flat tires because you ain't rode it in 2 years. I said, Mama, why in the world are you still letting them paying insurance and you don't drive? You got 9 children that can take you wherever you need. You don't need that car on no car insurance. If it catch on fire today, who cares? The car is a 2004. It's a good van, but it's just sitting there. Cancel your insurance. Listen to me, you all that's older. You don't keep living in that same spot. You got Uber, you got cousins, you got church people, you can call Lyft. Cancel the insurance. Cancel it. If I knew today what this man really told me over 30 years ago when I was cutting his hair, he said, I don't have life insurance. When I was paying life insurance, I save it. What can they do for me that I can't do for myself? He said, whatever you do, don't buy that insurance in case something happens to you, that your house paid off. He said, because if you live past the 30 years of your mortgage, they're not going to give you that money back. Save it. Whatever you can give them to cover you, cover yourself. Sit back and do a budget. You ain't doing that no more. You ain't using that no more. What you need that for? You don't need that no more. That's what I told my mama. And then I told my mama, I said, my brother just moved into your home. Make him cover the homeowner's insurance for himself. It's going to be his if something happened to you. You left it to him. Why are you paying it? Y'all got to use wisdom. If something happened to Eddie, I would tell Ed, Kelby, and Philip, come get these cars. I'm not going to be driving. Y'all going to take me to the grocery store. Put you some insurance on them. My husband been trying to buy me a new car. I said, for what? I go to the doctor. That's what me and my mom was talking about this yesterday. All I do, I don't even go to bed until I can get my body right. Now that TikTok, I just order stuff. I go to the doctor and I go to the grocery store. That's it. I go to the doctor. I can call a Lyft. Or I can use the transportation system here. I go to the grocery store. If you got insurance, make sure you got whole life because they're going to try to take your turn. Be careful. They're doing tricky stuff with your insurance. They're calling you on the phone asking you, do you want to upgrade? And then the next thing you know, they done canceled that policy to upgrade you. And that policy can be denied. And now you don't have no insurance cover. How do I know? They did it to me and Eddie. Baby, they canceled our insurance that we done had with this company. How old is Kelby? For 30 years. They canceled my baby life insurance. And they were going to send us out 2 checks, and we sent them back. Finally, somebody called us, and I said, we never canceled. We haven't talked to anyone. The man said, well, your daughter or your sister referred, and we talked to your daughter. My daughter is not the owner of this policy. Why would you cancel my policy to give her something new? That's my policy. The long and the short, we had to go through everything to get her policy reinstated. Be careful because it was whole life. And I got it when she was 2 or 3 years old. And she 34. So don't answer no phone calls and them trying to change your policy over the phone. they gonna say they talked to her. And when Kelby said, Mama, I canceled something from them that I got on my own. They mixed it together. One didn't have nothing to do with the other. And when we could prove that to them and that they were taken out of our bank, first they tried to say the money wasn't coming out the bank. My husband is a thorough man. My husband is a very smart, intelligent, thorough man. He don't say nothing, but he a numbers man, and he file any and everything we get. I got to get in touch with our tax preparer. If she don't handle this, he told me I'm going to have to go another direction to handle some stuff with the IRS, because he don't play. And he sent them a copy of everything. Where it comes out, where we paid, how things were set up, how we never missed a beat. He even sent them back the checks. He made copies before he sent the checks back and everything. And they reinstated it. You better be careful. I'm telling y'all, it's so many catch-22s going on right now. You better be careful. How in the world, because it's her name, our policy number was different? You better be careful. I'm telling y'all, it's so much stuff going on. I'm telling y'all right now, this foolery and this trickery and this hate, and these people are just basically pounding on America. They don't care about us. So when they rotten, when nobody else can have car insurance, when we quit buying cars, get one good car for the family, like they did back in the day, then you're going to put a lot of them out of business. Just like right now, I ain't saying nothing. They went up from $2,800 on my house insurance. Just this one. I got to come up in July with this company. $4,300. I'm finna call another insurance company, and I'm going to get them to run some quotes on my house. And if they can quote me, and they can cover me, goodbye. Goodbye. Every time I turn around, for 2 cars to be insured, every time I turn around, they keep going up on my insurance. Every 3 months. I ain't had no wrecks. I ain't had no tickets. You ain't either. And they just going up. They go up 4-5 times a year now. They just went up on my insurance. I just sent them people $887 and some change. What happened? I just paid you the beginning of the year. It wasn't nothing but well, yeah, we had another increase, another one, because it was 700 and something. So you just went up $100 for what? Well, I can't explain it. You know, it's always somebody in the office that's just working for the company. I can't, but yeah, we did have, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. But they gonna be sorry. You just an employee. I'm not gonna keep giving my money away. My home is paid for, and they finna make me buy a whole house over again. I'm telling y'all God and honest truth. I'm telling y'all God and honest truth. You do your homework. There is no need, if you don't drive no more than me. I told my husband, I don't need no car. And as far as groceries, I'm going to tell y'all right now. I don't know if we finna get ready to go back to our natural diet that we started off when we come to America. We didn't eat that much meat. Do your research. We didn't eat everything and all things. Right? When the Indians, they planted squash, beans. If you go right now and listen to Kaka yesterday, he was so glad he had some flatbread with some tomatoes and with some onions and with okra. And he ate that like it was a steak. In his country, they live off of beans and they live off of flatbread. The flatbread we buy in the store, they live off of that. They could make money alone. They know how to take their flatbread. When they get through, they smash it up against the walls of their oven. And it cooks that way till it falls off. Now we're getting more and more cases of this screwworm, and they can't do nothing about it. If you don't drive a lot and you still want to get that car to get you from putt-putt to putt-putt, cancel that bill, and you can sell that car. Get a car to a family member and tell that family member, y'all got to take me back and forth to the doctor, but you got to get insurance on it. You can drive it. You got to get insurance on it. Quit being so self-centered. You don't want it. You ain't using it. You're going to let the car rust to death like my mama. Somebody in my family could be using that van. She going to let it ride because she ain't giving up her wheel. She just want to say she got her car. I told Mom, you really just, you don't need no vehicle. Treacy take you to the doctor. Erica go to the store for you. Mama, what you doing with the vehicle? She just want it. And you can say, well, yeah, but you can't, don't do her like that. No, that's my mom. I'm doing it just like that. You know why? Because it's going to help my mama. Because insurance is going up, so your medicine is going up. And come next year, I hate to tell y'all this, but next year, Medicaid and Medicare finna get a whooping. He finna take everything. So if you gonna get your weight loss surgery, you better get it. If you gonna get your teeth done, you better get it. If you on Medicaid and Medicare, you better get everything you think you want right now, because you won't be able to get it. There is nothing in stock and in plan for you but to get more money. And if we don't go and vote and we don't win these midterms, the next 2 years, it's just going to be a nightmare. It's just going to be like a kid running around in a store just wanting everything, pulling on the shelves, knocking stuff down, tearing things up. And you just be like, whose child is this? They can't come back in the store. They can't come back in my store. Whose child is this? Bacon so high, you might as well, you could have used to, for what the pack of bacon, you almost could have bought a whole pig. We need to get us some chicken houses. You need to get a hen. Go out and come back in. You need to get a hen. And you need to get you a couple of roosters. And we need to get us some chicken houses. That song's so true, though. The economy is down and people can't get enough pay. But here's the thing. I'm just telling y'all, you don't believe me. Wait till your premium come out on your insurance. They're going to go up again. Every time it's time to renew your insurance, they took the cap off. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Yes, they're going to take away the heat program. Yes, they're going to take that away. That where they used to go around and seal your windows and put insulation and help you with your light bill and your water bill. All of that. You know why? He's already messing with grant programs. He's already said if you don't follow his directives, you will not get grant money from the government. So all these people that working on grant jobs, I get it. Everybody can't help Treacy. But I'm trying to tell you to help yourself. You better sit back. Mama Joyce, if brother got a car and he working and he paying the car insurance, then give him the cars and cancel yours. Both of y'all don't need to be paying car insurance. Cancel yours. It's ridiculous. Then you'll find a little more money. Because you got to eat. I don't need these. This is nothing. I'm ready for them to come off so bad. I don't need this crap. I don't need it. Nor do I think anybody else. Buy you some press-ons. TikTok got press-ons that look like you went to the place. Get you some press-ons. I don't have nothing against all Asians. I really don't. But we have to make our movement at times. You know, I don't know if they feeling it or not. I don't know if a lot of people went along with not eating Chinese food for a week or two like they said 2 weeks ago. I did. I haven't had no Chinese food. It's been 3 weeks. You can see the growth out. It's been 3 weeks since I got these done. Y'all remember when I got these done? I got these done right before they said it was Pride Week. And somebody thought I got my nails done for Pride Week. That was the first week in June. We finna be out of June. I did. I never said I wasn't gonna go eat no Chinese food again. But I don't need no nails. I gotta watch out. I don't need no vacation right now. I don't need to go nowhere right now. Everything is so high. I don't like to put weight and stress around nobody's neck. I just feel like God showed me it was going to take it for us to make it. And we were going to have to dwell together, live together, and work together. And we kicking against the prick. We just don't want to do it. And as much as we don't want to do it, things are showing you got to do it. Things are telling you, if you at home with your mama, why you want to move out? Or if you got somewhere your mama can move, why y'all paying 2 different bills? But, you know, and all you're getting, you have to get the understanding. You know, y'all do that too. I like to smell my towels to make sure they ain't sour. I got one over here that don't smell so good, so it's one in that thing. And I'm going to wash these next. I might just go ahead and wash all these together anyway. But yeah, so, you know, I don't know what else to tell y'all. But you pay close attention. Everything is creeping up. And you fixed it so nobody would like us in other countries. And you're mad now because Iran said, why did you mess with the nuclear program that Obama had fixed? Now you're paying more for it. Prime Minister of Canada said, we will deal with America, but we're going to deal with them through Obama. And he's mad about it. He's mad because Obama's museum is not a small museum. It's a campus. It sits on over 19 acres of land on the south side of the beautiful city of Chicago. Chicago is enriched with history and knowledge and very intellectual people. Chicago has their own style. Chicago got their own food. Chicago is the home of Michelle Obama. By the way, Barack Obama. But Barack wasn't born there. Michelle was. And they did not want to forget where they came from. That's why I love him so much. It's not just because he was the 44th president of the United States and he happened to be black. Yay. But it was that he loves where he comes from. Both of them, to the point that they didn't put it on the best side. They put it on the south side. Yes, sir. If you really want to know and get a taste, they say, of what Chicago is, baby, you got to go to the south side. They said if you get to the south side, then you're going to know about Chicago. South side don't play. And that's where he put it. Michelle said they kept their home now. You got to go listen to her. But they can't, they didn't put it up for the market, right? But they got it fixed where everybody can't get in and out of it. They got it secured, right? I don't even know if they sneak in there from time to time and go in and stay, right? But she couldn't get rid of it. It holds too many memories. That's where her mama was. Michelle was grieving her mama. And when the skirt was made, she wanted her mama to be a part of these things that they were doing. She said she didn't realize how much Barack was holding back from mourning to let her mourn. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Y'all see that? I'm about to start crying. Y'all see that? What's wrong with you? You see that red nose? But when Barack saw the skirt and it had her mama's face on it, he said, why you do this? And when you love a man, you have a body language. So when they came out, he was still crying, doing his little corner pat, holding back his tears. So Michelle got the mic and she greeted everybody. And she says, I'm just giving my husband a little time to compose himself. And she told us about the skirt. And he dropped his head like he do in a humble way. And she said, you good, Barack? He said. And she gave him the mic. And when she talked and gave him his praises, it don't got nothing to do with color. Mixed or not, he's still black. What do you mean by that, Sandra Lewis Barnett? I don't understand what you're talking about. But let me continue, because you know people always try to sneak you. When she was giving him his praises, she said, I need you to look at me, Barack. I need you to look at me. And he said, And he looked down to the ground. But that woman had her husband patting the corners of his eyes. And Sasha and Malia are grown women, fully grown, living their lives and doing very well. That is a beautiful place. I want to visit. Tiffany told me the tickets are sold out to November. That's something I want to see. They even have a replica of the inside of the Oval Office. Right. And he has all his history. He has his mama, who is a Hawaiian white lady. Daddy. His sisters and brothers are in that museum. He never denounced the womb he came out of. It don't mean nothing, as you say, because he's mixed, he's still black. That don't mean nothing. He got a white mama who opened up her womb and carried him. And he loved his mama, and she raised him and his grandmama. So he got the best of both worlds, to be quite honest with you. He didn't get the black side because his daddy was in Kenya. To be quite honest with you, you are the color of your father. That's what they put in place until we started having children by white men. And then they gave us that mixed mess. But anytime other than that, if a white woman had a baby by a black man, the baby was black until we started having babies. And our children were supposed to be listed as white. They came up with that mixed mess. Mulatto or whatever you call it. In the end, we're all mixed. You might have Blackfoot, Cherokee, and Chateau in your blood, along with a little Spanish from the Europeans that was here. You might have a little French in you. You might have a little. The African, of course, is gonna be there. So we are all mixed. He had a mama that raised him. He had a mama that loved him. She just passed away early. We don't do that over here. We don't care nothing about that. I done told y'all every white person ain't the same. You got, just like right now, every Republican ain't the same. You can't get mad at all Republicans. Some Republicans can't stand that man. It's the mega. It's not all Republicans. You can't throw everybody in a hole. You got different types of people. We got to let that race mess go. I don't care nothing about that. You got good and bad in everybody. Am I past my time? I know I got to do TikTok. I just don't feel that good. Yeah, I'm past my time. I'm going to go in here now and try to get these shoes reordered. And go over here on TikTok and talk. I'm going to finish talking. I'm not going to try to cook on TikTok. I don't feel that well. And we got all that leftover food. So that is not going to happen. As far as if you want to become a supporter of this page, it become a $4.99er. It's mega and then Republicans. Yes. Some Republicans are still similarly like mega. But for the most part, it's just like Democrats. We all don't view the same things. Same-sex marriage, I don't think Obama should have messed with that. As Christians, we knew better. So, As Christians, we don't do the abortion thing. If we done it and you done ask God to forgive you, then fine. A man can't have an abortion. He can only pay for one. So you just as guilty by association. You're not off the market. So if you paid for one, you had one too. Yeah, I don't know. Jeanette, this world is a mess, and I ain't gonna lose no sleep over it. I gotta leave it, Jeanette. As the old folks say, I gotta go to higher grounds. I'm not gonna sit around here and let the cares of this world. I'm gonna take whatever I got. Republicans. He had the nerve to try to say Democrats. He's the dumb one. Republicans and Republicans. And then mega maggots. But when they did the DEI, I knew they were going to come for us content creators. Too many had became millionaires. Do y'all remember me telling y'all, I said, I got over 3,000 square feet in this house. What would be the purpose of me buying another house when I got all this house and the other side of this house, and I got bedrooms and all of that? When I went out to look at houses, they didn't have the same square footage. So this house is paid for. So instead, I told y'all, I said, God gonna give me my kitchen. And he did. And I got it. And I used it. And I'm grateful. And he did it. And if this ain't enough, I don't know. I don't know what else. I don't need a mansion. How you need a mansion when you stay just in your bedroom area? Or in your sunroom off your bedroom? What I need a mansion for? Just to say I got it? Change a zip code? Just to say I live in a certain zip code? No. And all you're getting, you have to get an understanding. For those that went and bought houses, I pray, or those that's full-time content creators, I pray that God work it out for you all. Sometimes it's good to be still till you see the whole picture. And maybe some of your other family members can move in and help with your mortgage. I don't know. A lot of people didn't see it coming, and a lot of people didn't believe me when I told you. And so therefore I stayed still. And I stayed with what was paid for. I told y'all in a minute. I said if it was me, I wouldn't be giving these folk all this money. I'll go get me a double wide trailer. I straight said it because I like double wide trailers. Is that your formal dining room you're facing? No, that's just my great room, my living room. My dining room is off to the side and my sunroom is off to the other side. So I don't seek for materialistic things. And I told my husband, thank God, that's what I said, mine paid for. And I ain't finna add no more debt. I'm not finna add no more debt. Because if you keep on, then you won't have nothing. I have to use wisdom with what I got. I got to be a good steward. Because I can't live with $27 a week. I love a double wide trailer. Who said that? What do you think about a double wide trailer on an acre of land? Do you think that is worth getting right now? I live in... Heck yeah. Heck yeah. How much they want for it? Maybe I get it. Yes. Just like I wish I could buy something in Mississippi. Even if it's just a little small little dilapidated house, one house at a time. If I could have went and bought me a house that I could have renovated and changed the whole street, one house at a time. Took the little houses, flipped the house, make a little money off of it to go to the next house. That's how you change your community. I love y'all. I'm finna get ready to go. I gotta go to TikTok. Mama, don't tell people they lay out of your home. What I do wrong? Why? Oh. Just because they know the layout, they ain't coming. I don't. I want these nails on. They not my commercials, so they haven't started on my page, Miss Nora. I keep telling y'all, we don't get paid. They took our stuff and they run what they want. We don't make no money. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Anybody else see a commercial? Because I don't make no money. Oh, Lord, my edges is so thin from going through the change. My body ain't got no hair. It part off. Look at that. Oh, they ain't got no body. Look over here, so thin. Look at it. Between the gray and that thin spots. Get me off of him before I go crazy. I know it. She said all the time, ain't no commercials on my live. It ain't. No commercials, right? No commercials. No commercials. None. Nope. I ain't gonna get paid. Replays have commercials. We don't get paid. Baby, if I was getting paid commercials, I would not be on TikTok. And then on top of that, who get the money? Just like TikTok told us. That's what's going on right now. That's why everybody over there battling. You want to see your stars and talk to them? Come to TikTok. They said that they got the right to take our videos. We own them, but they can use them AI any way they want to. So you can make me say something I would never say. So I don't know, y'all. We just got a lot to pray for. I still got to go over there. If it bothers you that I got a battle, don't come. Just stay off of here. That's what I told somebody. I said, just stay off if it bothers you. If it bothers you, I got to do what I got to do. I got to do what I got to do. Y'all understand what I'm saying? If it bothers you that somebody going to say a cuss word, don't come to TikTok. They going to cuss. If there's nothing you can do about it, and you can't change people. You can make battling fun. Me and Big B was talking. We talk off of the thing. Some people take stuff so personal. Some people thought me and Big B didn't like each other. Me and Big B just as fine. He works a job, and we talk off of the thing. He helps me with selling a lot of this stuff, telling me how to do some stuff. Some of y'all take stuff too personal. Be thinking you're picking sides. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But we let y'all think that because that's how y'all minds want to be. Always in confusion. And then I swear you're saved and filled with the Holy Ghost. But if you was, God ain't the author of confusion. That's why you can't let people know. That's why you can't let people know if you really do talk and get along. Because folks don't like that on there. They like you to feel like, oh, I like B over Treacy. I want to support him. I don't know. Child, it's all a game. It's just a way to get more support and more money. I'm telling you, them folk cuss each other out like they don't like each other. You turn around and all of them be at the same party together. I promise you. You can go right now and Newt is hanging around with another person. He done got into it. They done clipped it. When they clip stuff and you get in the FYP, more people come and watch you. So they do stuff to make their money. Them young people is the ones making it over there. Them young people is the ones that's becoming millionaires over there. I'm telling you, it's just it's the big bag. I'm not making nothing. But you know what? God will provide for me. He'll send me whoever he deemed necessary. But in the meantime, I got to go over here whether I feel like it. I'm going to play my little music. Thank y'all. What I say to one, I say to all, love your neighbor like you love yourself. What I say to one, I say to all, love covers a multitude of faults. What I say to one, I say to all, I love you. Yes, I do. I'm the cook and you're my friends. I'm the Bible study teacher, the motivational speaker, even a Black history teacher, and you're my friends. So, friends, I'm going to see you later. Rosalind, you have to untie the bag. Rosalind. Hey, let me tell y'all this before y'all go. The Jehovah Witnesses came to my house. I got them. I'm going to say that for tomorrow. Y'all remind me to tell y'all when was it good? Remind me to tell y'all about the Jehovah Witnesses coming to my house. Is it going to be good tomorrow? I love y'all. I'm going to TikTok. See y'all, honeybees.